Okay, so let's resume the second part of our ideal gas law labs. This is experiment 8, part 2. This time, we're looking at Charles' law, which is the relationship between temperature and volume. So we've wrapped a balloon over our Erlenmeyer flask. And what we're going to do is we're going to very carefully take our Erlenmeyer flask and put it and immerse it into a pan of water. Once we have it immersed, we're then going to heat the pan and we'll see what we observe. So we'll resume once I have the pan heating and my flask is set up. Okay, so we have our Erlenmeyer flask. We have our water. I just use this clamp just to weigh it down a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the heat, and we're just going to use a heat that's pretty low. And we're going to observe what happens to our balloon after 10 minutes. Let's get this set up so we have the side view. So we have a nice low heat. We're warming our water and we're observing what happens to our balloon over time. So let's wait about 10 minutes. This time, this is a qualitative experiment. So we're just getting a sense of the relative change in volume as we change the temperature of our gas inside our Erlenmeyer flask. So we'll watch this sample for about 10 minutes and we'll resume this recording after 10 minutes. Okay, so we finished heating our sample, and as we can see, the volume of our balloon has substantially increased. So what we're going to do next is we're going to move our balloon onto a heat absorbent pad using a insulated glove. So we're going to let this sample sit for about 10 minutes, and then we'll record our results at the end of these 10 minutes. So we'll resume once our sample has cooled to room temperature. Note at this time, just record your observations about the volume of the balloon, the volume of gas in the balloon at a high temperature, and then we're going to compare it to the volume of gas in our balloon at low temperatures. Okay, so we'll resume once this has cooled. Boom, the recording. Okay, so we've allowed our sample to cool to room temperature. And I'd like you to report your observations about the volume of gas in our balloon now. We'll check back in the balloon all the way at the end of this experiment series, but as you can notice, as the temperature decreases, the volume of our balloon decreases as well.